In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on March 29, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Bucks versus Philadelphia 76ers. The Milwaukee Bucks travel to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers in a crucial Eastern Conference showdown. Milwaukee and Philadelphia are both coming in off losses and are currently tied in third place in the conference, just a half game behind both Miami and Boston. A win in this game could move either team into the top of the standings. Looking at the betting trends, the Bucks are 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 road games, 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 games as a road underdog, and 8-3 against the spread in their last 11 games overall. The 76ers are 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 home games, 8-3 against the spread in their last 11 games against a team above .600, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 9-4 in the last 13 meetings overall. The over is 5-1 in the last 6 meetings in Philadelphia. And the Bucks are 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 meetings overall. There's going to be a lot of star power on the court tonight in the city of brotherly love, with 2 out of the top 3 MVP favorites in action. The big fellas, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Joel Embiid, will be going head-to-head, and the winner of this matchup will see their team move into sole possession of third place in the Eastern Conference. I think Giannis and Embiid are just about a wash in this game, as they'll both get their points and make major contributions. This game will likely come down to the wire. Milwaukee will get Jrue Holiday back into the lineup, and he and Chris Middleton are a very dependable duo when the game is on the line. The Philadelphia 76ers have been hit or miss at times these last couple of weeks, and their defensive effort comes and goes. The Bucks are too good of a team when they have their best players to turn down in the underdog role. Regardless of whom they're playing, the Bucks are the better shooting team from the field, better from 3, and they have a huge edge in rebound rate. The Bucks are coming into this meeting with plenty of momentum, as they were on fire before they ran into a surging Grizzlies team on Saturday. It's a similar story for the 76ers, who are playing well before their loss to the Suns, and Harden will be eager to bounce back after a poor shooting night on Sunday. The regular season series is currently tied at 1 game apiece, so you can make an argument for either side here. But there's more to like about the Bucks at the moment, and I believe they represent decent value as underdogs here. So the Milwaukee Bucks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. These high-powered Eastern Conference foes have played twice this season, with the totals coming in at 227 and 243. With all of the star power on the floor tonight, you have to expect for the offenses to come out blazing. We'll have Giannis versus Embiid in the paint, and Jrue Holiday and James Harden will be dueling it out at the top of the key. I believe that the Bucks are the more dependable team, so they should be able to play at their pace tonight. Milwaukee ranks 8th in the association in pace at 102 possessions per game. They're the 4th most efficient team offensively, where they are scoring 112 points per 100 possessions, while Milwaukee's defense should continue to improve as Lopez's health improves and the overall lineup gets healthy. The Sixers' defense has been on a steady decline since the trade. They will have issues containing the number of three-point shooters that the Bucks can spread across the perimeter. Philadelphia will try to keep pace with the Bucks through scoring and will benefit the most at the free throw line. Since Harden's arrival, their scoring has gone up, as well as their trips to the free throw line. If the Bucks are able to get an early lead and force the Sixers to try and catch up, this game should clear the over tonight. Expect a high-scoring game that will be decided in the 4th quarter and played in the high 110s or more. Over the projected total ISO or full game total pick. Chicago Bulls versus Washington Wizards. The Chicago Bulls travel to Capital One Arena for an Eastern Conference meeting with the Washington Wizards on Tuesday night. The Bulls lost in New York on Monday night to the Knicks and will be on the second leg of a back-to-back. The Wizards are 5 games out of the 10th and final play-in spot with only 8 games left. The Bulls are going to make the playoffs for the first time in a while, but they could finish anywhere from 1st to 7th depending on how they close the season. and the results of 6 other teams. They are on the road, but this is still a good spot to grab a win from a Washington team that packed it in a while ago. The only downside with the Bulls on Tuesday is that while they have gotten healthier over the last couple of weeks, they are playing in New York on Monday night. They might be a little winded. Looking at the betting trends, the Bulls are 7-18 to 1 against the spread in their last 26 road games, 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a losing record, and 3-11 against the spread in their last 14 games overall. The Wizards are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games, 4-9 to 1 against the spread in their last 14 games against a team with a winning record, and 11-25 to 1 against the spread in their last 37 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 19-9 in the last 28 meetings in Washington. The Bulls are 8-3 against the spread in the last 11 meetings overall, and the Bulls are 8-2 against the spread in the last 10 meetings in Washington. Chicago was in action Monday night against the New York Knicks and will be on the second leg of a back-to-back. They have been dealing with a ton of injuries all season and may opt to sit one of their stars for this second leg. With that said, they only hold a 2-game lead on the 5th seed, and the Cavaliers are looming in the final play-in spot at 7th. Chicago will need to avoid that, so anticipate Levine and DeRozan suiting up here. They have been awful as of late, but with DeRozan back at full strength and Caruso playing well, they have more than enough to deal with a pesky Wizards team. Kyle Kuzma missed Sunday's game against Golden State and is questionable heading into this game. Washington took advantage of a weakened Golden State team to get a second win in a row on Sunday. Shooter Corey Kispert led the way with 25 points as he tries to salvage what has been a less than stellar rookie season. It hasn't been dramatic, but since being acquired from Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis has picked up his game. His numbers are up across the board, so maybe they do have a building block for the future there. The Bulls have been solid in back-to-back situations, going 8-7 straight up. That includes a perfect 4-0 record when both games have been on the road. The Bulls haven't been able to get anything going lately, and they're playing this one on 0 days rest after last night's narrow loss to the Knicks, while the Wizards have come to life with 2 wins on the trot, but they will again be missing Kyle Kuzma. The Bulls will be gutted that they didn't get the win last night, but they need this win to stay in 5th place in the Eastern Conference standings. While the Wizards have little to play for at this point, the Bulls are 8-2 against the spread in the last 10 meetings in Washington. And I'm backing that trend to continue here. With Washington off a couple of wins, their value is about as high as it is going to get in this last stretch of the season. So the Chicago Bulls to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Washington has been a major over team at home this season, 24-13 over-under. They are not a good defensive team in general and are a rare team that gives up more points at home than on the road. Chicago is going to be more than happy to run and hoist shots on the second night of back-to-back. Against a team like Washington, I expect the Bulls will be filling it up too. Chicago is giving up 112 ppg on the road. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.